Sheriff! Sheriff Dixon!
Sheriff ain't here, darling. Federal Marshal William Owens, at your service.
Well, you need to come.
We ain't got no trouble with you. This man had an ace up his sleeve, and probably a king in his britches.
I reckon you two figured you'd be the judge, jury, and executioner.
Marshal, this man had no weapon. I'm a minister of the gospel, I promise you.
Doing so in front of a man of the cloth. Probably a special place in hell for you boys, ain't that right, Pastor?
You're the law man. I trust that whatever you do will be just.
Say, now what's a man of your standing doing in such a spotted establishment such as this anyhow?
Well, I'm having a meal with my daughter. It's her birthday.
Wow. Now that is a day worth celebrating indeed. I apologize that you had to witness such a despicable display of depravity from these two reprobates on such a momentous occasion.
Thank you, Marshal.
Now, some might call this fate. You might call this divine intervention. It just so happens that I've been looking for these two no-good wrestlers.
Marshal, please, no more violence.
Oh, please.
It's all right, darling. Nothing wrong with a godly man weighing in. Don't mean he's right, but he's noted. You two put them black-eyed Susans on the table real slow where I can see them. You might think you're quick, but you know I'm quicker. For 3 counties, I've been chasing these two no-good rustlers. Knocked up a bank down in Kingsville, wanted men, but somehow, they just keep slipping through my fingers. Now, how do you think that is, Pastor?
I don't rightly know.
Oh, I know. Now they're gonna get what's coming to them.
Marshal, please, I implore you, let Christ be the judge of the quick and the dead.
For everything there is a season, a time to be born, and a time to die. Surely you haven't forgotten the wise words of Ecclesiastes now, have you, preach?
Look, if you want us to help you to take these men to jail, I would be willing to do that. There's others here that would be willing to do that.
It's a kind offer. And I don't mean no offense, but I appreciate a man who can handle a gun. Can't be too careful with bloodthirsty sapheads like this.
No offense taken. But I don't want to offend you either by letting you know that I rode with the 1st Texas Cavalry Regiment. I was in the Battle of Brownsville, Laredo. I have killed many men. Some of them arguably needed to die, but others, without question, should not have.
Let me guess. That's what turned your eyes to, well, your eye anyhow, up to God.
My father is a hero. Lost that eye in the second Bayou Tech campaign under Colonel Edmund J. Davis. Fastest draw in Brownsville in his cavalry days. Ain't that the truth, Paul?
Even so, I'm sure your aim is compromised given your present condition.
I have not held a gun since '67, but I am willing to help you escort these men to execute the law if you would let me.
7 years, a lot of rest, Pastor.
Boys, go in there and yank Buckshot out of that cell. Let's march him over to the judge.
Sheriff, you gotta get in here.
Marshal, please, remember, the man who wrote the book of Ecclesiastes had decided in his own heart that he was going to live according to the way he wanted and not according to the moral code which was given to us by our Creator.
Trying real hard to appeal to my God-fearing side, ain't you, Preach? Problem is, I don't fear God. It's the Cosby Trail, boys.
Don't mind if I do. You got nowhere to go, Buckshot.
Sheriff Dixon, welcome back. Is that how you thank a man for properly doing your job? Not asking for a medal or nothing, but wouldn't object to one either.
You're gonna hang for the murder of a state marshal.
We'll see about that.
Come on now. Easy.
Give it up, Buckshot! John!
I ain't going back to prison!
You ain't getting out of here!
Get off of me!
I will kill this filly, Dixon! You hear me? You know I will! Now listen! Now you're gonna do exactly as I tell you. You understand me? Now put your hog on the floor, kick it this way. Do it now! You don't want her dying on your account. There you go. Alright. Good.
Okay, let her go.
I will, Preach. Just one county over, just gotta get me out of town. Need a little help, Saul.
You told me you would let her go!
If you want her, just come and get her. You stay right there, Dixon. I'll make a ghost out of you, too. It's good to see you. Come on, let's go.
Let's go, please! Is no one here man enough to go with me? It's my daughter! This town!
You heard what he said, Thomas. It's gonna be better, safer if we just let him be. We'll pick up Lydia over in Lander County.
You're all cowards.
Safer.
You don't deserve this.
Let go of my daughter. All right, see, now you're just starting to get on my nerves, Preach. What are you doing with that gun, old man?
He'll kill you.
You best go back inside now. I might start thinking you're trying to threaten me now.
No threats. A challenge.
Why is Pastor Thomas fighting that man?
That man took his daughter hostage.
Well, why doesn't anyone help him?
Challenge? Challenge what? You want a duel? You want to see who's quicker? I thought you wouldn't believe in violence, Preach.
I believe in justice.
Oh. Assuming you're the one who's going to administer it.
I'll go with him. Don't do it.
Tell you what. Proposal accepted. I don't want you worrying about your daughter now, Preach. After I kill you, I'll take her with me on the trail. Unless she's too heavy for my horse, I might just kill her then too. Oh, then again, sure could use some companionship now and then. What's that now, boy? You gotta speak up. Everyone see this old man? Crazier than a road lizard. Ain't nobody in the sky gonna save you now. You're a fool, and this is a fool's errand.
Stop yapping, boy, and start counting down.
It's on one.
Paul.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I said I hadn't shot a gun in 7 years. But not that I didn't know how to use one. Even with one eye.